That's shocking. That's the first thing that has shocked me. 0. The EU doesn't have any. The US has more than double. There's no way. This is quite shocking to me, I'm not gonna lie. What is up? Welcome back. Today we're reacting to a video titled USA versus European Union Military Power Comparison. I saw this, I had to click on it. I know the US is known for a huge military. What about Europe? I have no idea. What's up? If you haven't met me yet, my name is Aaron and this is Aaron on Reacts. Through this channel, we're discovering everything about Europe. People, culture, sports, anything you can imagine, including military. So if you want to learn with me, if you want to laugh with me, and if you want to have fun with me, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, let's see what the comparison is. Okay. Are those like modern cannons or something? Oh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1,878. Is that like missile defense or something? Oh, I like this. I like this. It's giving size comparison here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. The EU has 1,000 more. Towed artillery. Okay. Tanks. That's so trippy. That's so many. Wow. I like how they're showing different styles of tanks too. Towed military. Wow, the EU is bigger again. All right, so the EU has a lot more military equipment, it looks like, just from the beginning initial. But I honestly would expect that. I would say I expect that just because, I don't know, historical aspects. Like there's so many small nations, they each have their own defense. The US really defends from Mexico and Canada, which they don't really have a lot of military conflict with. So yeah, I guess that makes sense to start off with. That's a lot though. Combat tank. That was combat tank, okay. No, this is combat tank. The music. Okay. Not so many. Okay, 1,500. I mean, it's still a lot, but what about the EU? Let's see. Seems like a similar amount. Well, then you add on that last row. Okay, more EU again. This is kind of shocking me real quick. Wow, that's a lot more. This is shocking my mind right now. Okay, this is missile defense. $641. That's not a lot. Oh, I already know the EU is about to be 5 times bigger. Okay. Real quick, I have a question. Do you know which countries have the most of these? Because obviously I know the EU is many countries. Is there certain countries that have a lot more than the other ones? MLRS strength. Oh, this is cool. Fighter jets are so cool. Anybody seen Top Gun, by the way? Amazing movie. 1 and 2. Part 1 and Part 2. I think I like number 1 better though, just because, you know, I'm old school, I guess. 1790. That's so many. And each of them are like 30 million euros or something crazy, maybe even more. I feel the US might have more here. Yeah, the US actually has more. Okay, that's interesting. Fighter fleet strength. US has more. Attack helicopters. Now we're getting into the really cool stuff. Like this is This stuff is so cool. I played Call of Duty growing up, by the way. Call of Duty, insane game. I love that series, that gaming series, and this kind of stuff, so freaking cool to me. I would expect the US to have more here too. It has a lot more, it looks like. A lot more. Wow. The US has like 4 times more. All right, that's pretty interesting. Attack helicopters. Okay, military planes. I would expect, again, US to have more here. In the airspace, apparently the US. Which is interesting, actually. Because I think the EU had more missile defense. 918, okay, military planes. Who has more? Maybe the EU here, actually. No? Oh, wow, the America has a lot more. So, I mean, I guess with Boeing and all those military aircraft, the US does an amazing job. I wouldn't expect there to be too many of these. Maybe like 500 or something. Maybe less. 611, okay. Oh, the EU is much smaller. Much smaller. Oh, wow. 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 150 only? Okay, real quick. So on the ground, the EU has more, but in the air, the US completely dominates. That's actually really fascinating because I feel like more modern combat is in the air, you know, rather than on the ground. Okay, planes again. These are different style. These B-2 bombers or something? What is this? Oh, it's a combo. Oh, there's the bombers right there. Wow. That's shocking. That's the first thing that has shocked me. 0. The EU doesn't have any stealth bombers. That's a bit shocking. Strategic bombers. Oh, these are so cool. Military Apache. Oh my gosh. The US has a ton. Almost 6,000? I feel like this is where the US really takes its stand as a huge military power, is in the air. Wow, the EU has a lot too, though, but it's not the same. Oh my gosh. The US has more than double. All right, that's kind of blowing my mind right now, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Oh, is that bombs? Oh, that's a lot of bombs. Oh my gosh. $5,000 plus. Oh no. It looks really small. By the way, how do they get this information? Like, there's no way this is public knowledge, right? 200, oh my gosh. I hope at the end he does some kind of summary of, or they do some kind of summary of this, because I want to see the comparison. Because, I mean, look at this right here. 5,000 versus 290. What? Nuclear bombs. Oh, the EU has more. Okay. Oh, no, that's active forces. EU has more reserve forces. More people. That makes sense. Okay, now we're on the water. Oh, aircraft carriers. The US only has 11? Really? Oh, the EU has 4. There's no way. The EU only has 4 aircraft carriers? And the US only has 11? I thought there was way more than that. Like, that's shocking to me. Wow. Submarines. I think the US has a lot of submarines. 66, okay. Oh, the EU looks a bit smaller here too. I just thought about something though. I wonder if they included England. I know they didn't, obviously, because it's not in the EU, but if they included England, how would these numbers look? Okay, it's not actually not that much. I mean, it's a third less, but wow. Submarines. Oh, US has a lot of those. 83. Oh, it's cool how they changed the colors here. Oh no. 14? I'm shocked by a lot of these numbers. Destroyers. What is this? I wonder how much each of these cost. The EU's at... Does US have 0? Oh. Interesting. I wonder if that's a military strategic decision. The US has 0. That's a bit interesting. $26. I don't know if we're gonna get a summary here. I just had to hide that on the screen. 25. Okay, very comparable. All right, I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. The EU dominated on land. The US dominated in the air, and the ships. Maybe the US also. This is quite shocking to me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is a bit shocking. If you learned something in this video, if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more just like this in the future, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to keep having fun. We're going to keep learning, and we're going to keep exploring Europe. So I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.